Hi, so this is a review, and it's not a review about the looper, it's not a review about the microphone, it's a review about this and these two pieces together. This is the PogoLab wireless microphone system. It's actually called the BKW-X1, and it's a two-piece little system, really, really easy to use, and it's a wireless microphone system that has a transmitter and a receiver. They're USB-C powered, and the great thing is you can just plug them in and they just start working. It works on the 2.4 gigahertz bandwidth, and they both have a built-in battery. There's loads on the market, but PogoLab have made this really, really simple because you just plug it in and it just works. It is that simple. So on the receiver on this end, I've plugged it into the RC505 Mark II, and you just heard me use it. Now, PogoLab have sent me the wireless system for review. They're not paying for this review. The reason why I accepted it is because I wanted to see what it was like, and I wanted to see what the reaction time was like and how easy it was to charge. In fact, it's incredibly easy because it's USB-C on both ends, and then you get a USB-C dual little cable that I'll give a screenshot of now. You just plug it in. It takes about 2 hours to charge them up, and then the manual actually says it works for 12 hours. Now, give or take, obviously, if you're pushing this really hard, then it's going to obviously work a lot less. On the receiver, it's so simple. All you have is the charging port and then an on-off switch. With the transmitter, you have exactly the same, but also you've got another switch here for 48 volts phantom power. So you can actually run a microphone like this on it, but the work time is significantly reduced. So one of the advantages of wireless, of course, is freedom. So I can just walk around and I can just carry on talking. Remember, this is being plugged into the 505 Mark II. I'm actually bound by the cable of my headphones right now, but the actual workspace on this, as in the distance it will go, is, it says in the manual, is up to 50 meters. Now, you have to be very, very careful with things like that, because what it's going to do is it's going to go 50 meters as long as you're in a field, and you're going to get that. But if you're in a stage environment, in a workspace, that's probably going to be reduced. But I don't know many musicians who at this level need a 50-meter workspace, but you can do that, no problem at all. Now, the downside of wireless, certainly on the cheaper end of the wireless systems, there's wireless systems that are really, really expensive, and the thing for that is because it has multiple channels. This has very little channels, and they just connect to each other, and you have to be very careful, certainly when you're on the 2.4 gigahertz frequency. Now, if your whole band are on the same system, this is quite a difficult situation because it can potentially obviously not connect or try and connect to a different receiver. You want something with multiple channels, but this, where I only have one and I just need one, is perfect for me, and it's great. The other downside of wireless is, of course, it's connected, and obviously down to the microphone that you're using. Of course, certainly if you're handheld, then it's going to pick that up a little bit more. The other thing as well is actually the amount that it pushes through. It's powered. So you're actually sending a signal through powered and sending that over to the receiver, obviously. But if I sing really, really hard, watch your speakers on this next part or turn your headphones down, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to push a little bit harder. So I'm talking in my normal volume right now, my normal voice. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Do you hear that? Hear that? Oh, that distortion. If I go really close and talk like this, I'm not even pushing that hard. Now let's just compare that to a cable. Can you hear the difference? So I've cabled myself in. There's a lot more frequency going through because there's a bandwidth there that obviously is not going through. So there's a lot of bass coming through. There's a lot more of high end coming through. But if we go dun 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 dun, la 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 la, same volume, and I'm not distorting, even to the point where actually I feel like I need to turn this up a little bit, because da 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 da, la 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 la. Now you're still getting a little bit of handheld, but there's a little bit less. So cables do have their advantage, but of course I can't walk 50 meters away. So just to showcase this, I've actually plugged the wireless into the Aston Origin, and this is what it sounds like. 1, 2, hello, hello, hello. Now I've turned the 48 volts phantom power on this. I would normally, with a cabled system, get the looper to send the 48 volts power, get wired through. But of course it's wireless, you can't do that. So you need to send it from here, and this is obviously using it in 48 volts phantom power. You can hear it kind of rising up a little bit as it actually sends the 48 volts phantom power to it. So if you're in the market for a wireless system that doesn't cost the earth, then this is a great option. For people who are beginning to get into wireless and need a wireless mic, you can grab a decent wireless mic and they can go into the hundreds, if not thousands, for the whole system. Or if you've got a microphone already and just want to add on a wireless thing, then this is great. Now if you're interested in how I plug my guitars into the RC600 and I do that wirelessly, have a look at this video. Very similar idea, but just for guitars.